What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, on a recent interview he did with Fat Joe on his podcast, he stated that his legacy fight, he wants to face three-division world champion, unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer VASILY LOMACHENKO. That's a legacy fight. He says because everybody views him as the best fighter in the division, and most view him as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world currently right now. So that's the fighter I want for my legacy. But my dream fight that will get everybody buzzing, getting the boxing world buzzing, getting the streets buzzing, getting everybody interested and tuned in, would be that of undefeated two-division world champion, currently the WBA lightweight world champion, Gervonta Tank Davis. He says that's the fight that will give everybody buzzing. VASILY LOMACHENKO is widely regarded as one of the best fighters in the world, if not the best fighter in the world. And he has a legacy because he has a huge amateur background. He has a three-division, he's accomplished a three-division world champion. And he's unified at lightweight. So legacy-wise, he's in his prime, he says. So everybody views him as the best fighter in the world right now. And he's in his prime. So I want that just to take that crown from him. But as far as getting the streets buzzing and the history, it's Gervonta Tank Davis. That's my dream fight. Wow. Now we know that Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis have a history. They have two glorified sparring sessions as it's being reported that the first sparring session went in favor of Gervonta Tank Davis. The second sparring session went in favor of Devin the Dream Haney. Floyd Mayweather, former five-division world champion, former pound-for-pound king, retired, undefeated, legendary boxer, had his money on Devin the Dream Haney. And former four-division world champion, superstar boxer Adrian the Problem Broner had his money on Gervonta Tank Davis. As he introduced, that being Broner, he introduced Gervonta Tank Davis to that of Floyd Money Mayweather, right? And Devin the Dream Haney is a protege of Floyd Mayweather. He grew up in the Mayweather gym. He grew up training with Floyd Mayweather Sr. He grew up training with Roger Mayweather. He grew up training with Jeff Mayweather and in the Mayweather gym. And as of recently, he has been training with Floyd Mayweather, which got everybody buzzing, the boxing world buzzing, because Gervonta Tank Davis is signed to Mayweather Promotions. Devin Haney is a co-promoter. He has his own promotional company, DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, and he's co-promoted with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, and he fights on the network of DAZN. Gervonta Tank Davis fights on Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, and he signed to Mayweather Promotions. So when everybody saw Devin Haney training with Floyd Mayweather, right, it got everybody to buzzing, right? Because everybody wondered, how's that going to go over with Gervonta Tank Davis? Well, initially it didn't go over well with Gervonta Tank Davis. As he says that Floyd Mayweather, he took to social media and said Floyd Mayweather never had the best interest for me, right? He said he always, hated on me. So, then now Gervonta Tank Davis preparing for his first pay-per-view event with four-division world champion, highly respected Mexican superstar boxer Leo Santa Cruz, October 24th, excuse me. Right? So he's training now at the Floyd Mayweather gym, and he is getting tips and training with Floyd Mayweather. Now he still has his longtime trainer Calvin Ford with him, right? But he's getting tips and he's learning and working with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather campaigned for Gervonta Tank Davis to locate back from Baltimore, his hometown, to Las Vegas to be able to train and focus on the sport of boxing, as Vegas is considered the boxing capital of the world, right? And Gervonta Tank Davis was not willing to uproot his familiarity and his comfort zone in Baltimore. But for this fight, at the magnitude of this pay-per-view event, it's a mega fight, he relocated. But he brought his coach, Calvin, with him. So, like I said, there was a lot of you know, buzz behind the Floyd Mayweather trainer Devin Haney, who are direct rivals and compete in the same weight class. So essentially, Gervonta Tank Davis was looking at it as you training him to learn how to beat me, right? But I'm signed to you, right? It's no secret that Floyd Mayweather always wanted to sign Devin Haney. He sees himself in Devin Haney. Devin Haney's approach to the sport is eerie similar to Floyd Mayweather. His style is similar to Floyd Mayweather as he grew up in that gym since a kid. Now, Devin the Dream Haney has hired Mickey Bay, former lightweight world champion and protege of the Mayweather boxing gym, and of Manuel Stewart. He has a long, extensive history with legendary trainers. So now he brought him in to be his trainer, and now he trains at his own gym and not the Mayweather gym. But of course, when Gervonta Tank Davis packs up training camp, I'm sure you'll see Devin the Dream Haney, at the Mayweather gym every now and then. But as far as this being a dream matchup, there's history. Devin Haney called out Gervonta Tank Davis just recently. He's been calling him out for quite some time. But just recently he called him out once again. And in an interview to promote his upcoming fight, Gervonta Tank Davis stated that Devin Haney is just a clout chaser. He's a clout baby. He's just trying to look to build his name off of my name. He don't really want to fight. And Devin Haney responded by saying, if you don't believe I want to fight, then call my bluff. Send me the contract. Let's make it happen. That's going to be very interesting because I want to see how Floyd Mayweather deals with that, right? Because he's going to be caught between a rock and a hard place. This is his ace fighter under his promotional banner in his stable, and this is his protege on the right side. So, the storyline for that is absolutely huge. Like Devin Haney said, it will get the streets buzzing. It will get the boxing world buzzing, right? It would be enormous. Everybody be talking about it because they're both young. Devin Haney will be 22, and Gervonta Tank Davis will be 26. So they're definitely young, right? But they have a history, and they have a common denominator in Floyd Mayweather. So the storyline would be massive because you inject in Floyd Mayweather not just the two boxers. You're incorporating Floyd Mayweather you injecting him into this situation. And you're injecting another huge figure in Adrian Broner because he's going to be asked about this fight, right? He's going to be, so you're going to have a lot of storyline, a lot of build-up, a lot of talk, a lot of interest in this fight. And I agree, this is a mega fight. And Devin Haney says this is his dream fight. This is his chance to prove, not just to the boxing world, but to the streets, to the urban life, right? To Floyd Mayweather. It would be massive. And I agree with him. Fat Joe said this would be massive. I agree. Devin Haney said it'd be massive. I agree. So let's see how it plays out. Devin Haney has a match coming up November 7th. That's going to be against Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oddly enough, again, this leads back to him and Gervonta Tank Davis because that's Gervonta Tank Davis' last opponent, Yuriorkis Gamboa. He headlined his card in Atlanta against Yuriorkis Gamboa. It's his biggest fight until now, this Leo Santa Cruz fight. Yuriorkis Gamboa popped his Achilles, I believe, in the second or third round, but he still lasted to the 12th round. So there's a storyline. So you see Devin Haney is chasing the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. So Gervonta Tank Davis obviously has Leo Santa Cruz October 24th. And just 2 weeks after that, Devin Haney will be taking on his last foe in Yuriorkis Gamboa. Stylistically, I think that it would be an explosive fight because Devin Haney has boxing ability. He has a lot of He can use a lot of movement. Very athletic. He doesn't have as much power as Gervonta Tank Davis. He's not as explosive as Gervonta Tank Davis, but he has great boxing ability. He has great defense. Like I said, it puts you in reminiscence of Floyd Mayweather, right? So I think it would look a lot like Floyd Mayweather versus Miguel Cotto, oddly enough, right? Only that Gervonta Tank Davis is a southpaw, right? But maybe it'll look like Zab Judah, who is Devin Haney's godfather, and Floyd Mayweather. Zab Judah was winning the first 4 or 5 rounds against Floyd Mayweather. Even he unofficially dropped Floyd Mayweather. His glove touched the canvas, right? He was getting the better of Floyd Mayweather. So there's a huge storyline here. But I would personally favor Devin Haney because I always favor the boxer over the puncher. But that's not taking anything away from Gervonta Tank Davis because he has boxing ability himself. So we just have to see how it all unfolds. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.